Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points. It is Death Guard Chaos Space Marines versus Tau Empire. It's the season final. We're fighting across this desert terrain to determine who will be the champion of Season 7 Battle Reports. Right, so 2,000 points of Tau Empire here. They have performed well this season. They won the season last time, so a possibility here for the Tau to take the crown for the second year in a row. So the way we're going to play this one, chapter approved, has been out for a few weeks here. I do have a new updated list for the Tau, but for this final game, we'll play with our current list here before it's been updated. Aaron needs to adjust his army and add in some new units. So what we'll do is we'll play with the list that we have at the moment. So this isn't chapter approved 2019. This is before the points update here. So it is a brigade detachment here, Battle Forge, so 15 command points, and then -1 command point for 2 relics being taken. So to fulfill the brigade, HQ choices first of all. It's a Cadre Fireblade. He has the Puretide Engram Neurochip for him, so he gets a reroll once per game. And then we can try and reclaim command points of him also when stratagems are used. An Ethereal here as well. The cast is Tau, so 5 pluses for Overwatch for the entire army. Then third HQ is the Commander Ghosttide with quadruple fusion blaster for him. The relic taken, the second relic in the army, is the vector maneuvering thrusters, so he gets to move 6 inches after he shoots. And then the Warlord trait is a Ghost to Orks Among Us, and that grants him a guaranteed advanced move of 6 inches as well. So quite nimble and quick, and it's like Ghosttide, so he's like a ghost. He appears and disappears. Like the tide, he goes in and out again. So that matches up. The name matches up well with the style of this Tau commander. Then there is one other HQ. It's Long Strike here in his Hammerhead, Smart Missile Systems, 2 Seeker Missiles, and the Railgun for him. Then to fulfill the brigade, 6 troops choices. So 4 strike teams, all 10 in size, with pulse rifles, no other upgrades for them. Then 2 breacher teams, 2 units of 10 with their pulse blasters. Then for fast attack, it's 3 units of shield drones, 3 units of 4. Then for elites, it's 2 individual Firesight marksmen with Markalites. There's a Markalite here on the Cadre Fireblade as well. And then there's 2 other elites also in this force. It's 2 Ghost Kill battle suits here. Each has 2 stealth drones, and the configuration double fusion blaster for this one, cyclic iron raker, target lock as well, so I can move and not pay the penalty for firing heavy weapons, and a shield generator as well. And then the second ghost skill, double fusion blaster, shield generator as well, target lock, and also fusion collider weapon for him. Then on to heavy supports. You need 3 for the brigade. As Hammerhead number 2. Configuration is exactly the same as long strikes. Those two work together. And then 2 units of 2 broadsides here. So the first squad here, heavy rail rifle, seeker missile for each of these, and double plasma rifle for these. Also that's unit 2. Second unit of 2 is smart missile systems for each of these, a seeker missile, and then the high yield missile pods for those also. Alright, so that's the tower list here. They have performed well this season. The strength really has been their firepower, and the deadly combination of broadsides protected by shield drones. It's proved difficult to root out, and the firepower has reduced many armies down. But we'll see if the Death Guard here can break this tower force. They'll need to if they're going to try and claim the crown this season. It's either going to be Tau or the Forces of Chaos that will be champions this year. So that's the tower list. We'll take a look now and see what Aaron Allen has in his list. Just before we do, I'll mention the patrons, Marcus Anthony, Paul Cook, and Caldrus123 for their support at gold level. You can check out the end credits. There'll be the names of those supporting at silver level, and then thanks also to those supporting at bronze. Also, it's a Patreon page I've set up, Striking Scorpion 82, and all the proceeds go to our local Wargames club, SSWG. That's the club that I joined when I was 14 and got into 40k through that club, and so I've set up that Patreon page. If you want to support them, you can get your name shouted out in a battle report or in the end credits of the video at silver level, or even just a small amount that supports us at bronze level also. But you can check out the Striking Scorpion 82 Patreon page, and any help that you give goes straight to the club, and they use it to produce and design and paint up new terrain sets for our games of 40k. Alright, so 2,000 points of Death Guard here to Aaron Allen's force. We'll let him run through what he has.
Okay, so this is my 2,000 points of Death Guard. I have a battalion detachment and a super heavy auxiliary detachment. In my battalion I have 3 HQs. I have a Lord of Contagion, a Malignant Plague Caster, and Typhus. I then have 6 units of troops. I have 3 units of 20 Poxwalkers and 3 units of 6 Plague Marines. 2 of the Plague Marine units have 2 Blight Launchers and a Flail of Corruption in each. And then I have a unit with 2 Plasma Guns in it. I then have an Elite's Choice, which is my Noxious Blightbringer, and 2 heavy supports, which are the Plague Burst Crawlers. They have the Entropy Cannons and Heavy Sluggers on them. And then in my super heavy auxiliary detachment I have Mortarion, and he is the warlord of this force. So for psychic powers, my Malignant Plague Caster knows Miasma of Pestilence and Putrescent Vitality. Typhus knows Curse of the Leper and Blades of Putrefaction, and Mortarion knows Plague Wind, Curse of the Leper, and Miasma of Pestilence.
Alright, so that's Aaron's list here. It has performed very well this season. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this mission. Alright, so we have a mission here. It's been randomly determined. We've gone to chapter approved 2017 this time. Sealed orders, mission number 5. So it's tactical objectives, but we're keeping them secret here to reveal them only when they are completed. Dawn of War is the deployment. Aaron won the roll-off, so he'll be at the other end of the board, 12 inches in, all the way across, and then the tower are at this end, 12 inches in, just marked by this line of orange dice. 6 objectives on the board. Objective number 1, just here on the tower right-hand flank. Objective number 2, just right in the middle, just outside of tower deployment zone. Objective number 3, just on this left-hand side. And then around the other side of the board, this is the view that Aaron has from here. Just outside his deployment zone on the right is objective number 6 inside this crater. In the middle, objective number 5, and then not too far away is objective number 4 on the left hand side of the Death Guard. So a lot of symmetry going on here, both with the deployment zone, both 12 inches in from one side to the other, and then here for the objectives. 3 objectives at each end of the table and roughly spaced the same distance apart as well. So you're drawing on the first turn 6 tactical objectives. Once all of those are complete, you can then draw another 5 cards. Once those are complete, it's 4 cards and it drops down each time, and so on. Secret orders, we've covered that. There is a stratagem that can be used here called acceptable losses. It's 1 command point. Use the stratagem at the end of your turn to discard up to 3 of your active tactical objectives. So if you need to clear a lot of cards away, you can make use of that acceptable losses stratagem. We alternate placing units on the board. Whoever finishes deploying first gets +1 to the roll-off, and then the loser of that roll-off can then try and seize initiative if they wish. Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker is available in this mission as well. That is the scenario here. Sealed orders for our final game of the season. We'll go on to deployment now. We'll start alternating placing units on the board. So just to mention the battle mat that we're using in this game, it's by gamemat.eu, so 6x4 in size. It's one of the desert battle mats here, and we roll it out nice and flat, place the terrain on top, and then put some scrub and scatter and some stones just to blend the whole thing in. And then some of the terrain that we're using in this game as well. This is from their industrial terrain set, pre-painted. I've repainted these to some degree here just to match them in with the terrain that I have, but check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain available from them also. Okay, so deployment's complete here for both sides. Aaron finished deploying first, so he will get +1 to the roll-off here. So Tau deployed across here, bulk of their force sort of in the middle of the table. Unit of breaches on the right-hand side. Strike team here, a triple rank strike team formation here, in the middle. Behind them is the broadsides, high-yield missile pods here, and the heavy rail rifles. Set up the drones at the back, 3 units of 4. One of the Marklights just here, the Firesight Marksman, Cadre Fireblade, and the Ethereals here as well. And then just hidden behind this container, unit of breaches, another Firesight Marksman on top of this building, and then the 2 Hammerheads just next to the commander here as well. He's just buried in there. You can see Commander Ghosttide just in amongst the ranks of Tau units. And then anchoring and ready to swing round. We've done this before with the Tau. It's the 2 ghost kills on this left-hand flank. So Farron's deployment on the right-hand side, unit of Plague Marines, unit of Poxwalkers, another unit of Poxwalkers here in this valley. On top is Militarum, the last model to be placed here. There's nowhere really for him to hide from Tau firepower, so he's gone right in the centre of the board here, ready to move out. We're playing wobbly model syndrome on this one. Yeah, he's right at the edge of the deployment zone here, ready to move out. Poxwalkers just here. Typhus, Malignant Plaguecaster, Noxious Blightbringer, Plagueburst Crawler just parked in here. Another one on the left-hand side, then 2 units of Plague Marines ready to move out on the left-hand flank. So pretty even deployment across the board here for the Death Guard. So that's deployment complete here. So for the last time this season, we'll roll up to see who goes first. Oh dear, I don't know who would go first here in this on Tau or the Death Guard, but I'll roll here. We're just a flat roll. Aaron's on +1. You should do it. You're 4. Right, okay, glides through here. We'll go first. I take it you want to go first?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I'm going to try and seize initiative for the last time this season. There's a 1. Aaron will be happy now. Aaron's going to be very, very happy with that. To stand a chance here with Militarum going first will be great. Okay, so we're going to go into the first turn of the game. It will be the Chaos Space Marines that start here in this final battle of the season. First turn coming up for the Death Guard Chaos Space Marines. Alright, so we're on turn 1. Aaron's starting his move. He's drawn 6 cards. Can't show you what they are. He'll reveal those as he fulfills them. Remember, there is that stratagem, 1 command point, acceptable losses. You can dump up to 3 tactical objectives at the end of the turn. Or you can dump just 1. There's still the rules where it lets you dump 1 card at the end of your turn for no costs. But the idea is to try and work your way through these first 6 tactical objectives as quickly and as efficiently as possible in order to draw the next 5. So we were talking about the game at the start here. For the Death Guard to stand a chance, so we reckon they need to go first. They are going first here, so that's good for Aaron, and it's good here for the game as well. It evens the game up a fair bit. The Tower can't casually go through this game here. They need to be careful. They have been beaten by Aaron's Death Guard before. In a previous battle. I think it was this season, wasn't it? Yeah. It was a game near the start of the season where the Death Guard it almost destroyed the Tower utterly, and they did defeat them in that game. So Tower needs to be careful here and not to give an inch to this Death Guard force. Alright, so movement is complete here for the Death Guard. Rushing towards the Tower, not headlong, a number of units just doing regular moves. So it's an advanced move made by this squad here. The second one advanced as well?
They did, yeah. Yeah,
so both squads have advanced. This one's moved. The Plague Burst Crawler, this one's sat where it is. Typhus has moved up, the other characters as well. Advanced moves being made by the Poxwalkers. This unit has claimed objective number 5. Objective 4 is now under control as well. Militarium has gone 12 inches with him. Yep. Straight ahead on top of the buildings here. So that's the view that he has, going straight towards the Tower gun line. The other unit, Poxwalkers, has claimed objective number 6, and just a regular move made by this unit of Death Guard here on this right-hand side, ready to put some firepower down into the ghost kills. So that's movement complete here. A general advance across the line by this Chaos Space Marine force. And 6 cards in play at the moment. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next for the Death Guard here on turn 1. Okay. You've pretty much got free reign here in the Psychic Phase. Tower can't do much about this, so here it comes. This is Miasma of Pestilence. Yeah. Okay. 5 has been rolled.
6 required, so I'm going to command point 1.
Okay, here comes the command reroll.
Yep.
Goes off on a 10. Alright, so that's been cast. I had 14 command points. I spent 2. The army has taken cover here, so prepared positions has been played. Did roll a 6 for the Pure Tide Engram Neurochip, so I've restored 1 command point here for this battle rounds back up to 13. Okay, so that's Miasma of Pestilence. Aaron's super happy to get that cast onto Militarum. That's -1 to all the hit rolls for shooting and close combat. That will affect the Tower here with their efficiency at trying to bring Militarum down. This is a repeat of previous encounters. Big question here for when Death Guard take on this Tower force. How long can Militarum last? Can he make it into combat here? But it's a good start. They've got to go first here, and that power has gone off.
So, putrescent vitality onto this unit of Marines here.
Yeah, okay. Here it comes.
Those go off, yeah, on 11.
Okay. So far, so good. Alright, so Curse of the Leper is out of range. That's from Typhus.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything.
Yep, okay.
Carrion is going to go for Smite.
Smite's in range, yeah, here it comes. It goes off. There's nothing I can do. It's going to be this front rank of Fire Warriors. You take 3 casualties. You're running at 100% efficiency here. So 3 casualties there. Plague Wind next. Aaron's going to try and cast that.
Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go for Curse of the Leper.
Curse of the Leper. Okay, here it comes. Oh, no, perils. There's nothing much can be done about it.
Yeah, can't do anything. So, D3 himself.
3. Yeah. So, discussing the resilient rolls could help out here. Nope. No, okay, 3 wounds taken. Out of all the models on the board, it's Militarum that's taken the damage, down to 15 wounds left on him with a perilled psychic power. Yes, the power still goes off. Yep, so here it comes. 4 pluses for mortal wounds. Here.
I'm just going to check.
Okay, the range is okay. And it's 5. And it's the front rank here. Almost wiped out that squad. There's just 2 members left from that front strike team. And that marks the end of the psychic phase here, but deadly, almost at the first rank of Fire Warriors gone, but the cost here, 3 mortal wounds on Militarum. Psychic phase finished. We're going to shooting phase next. A little bit of firepower, a fair bit of firepower available here for the Death Guard as well. So Aaron's going to kick off with the Lamp here, firing from Militarum. It contacts 2 Fire Warrior squads and one of the broadsides here at the back as well.
So roll to hit. Does it hit on a 2?
Yes.
Okay, so to wound the broadsides, this is a strength 8 weapon.
Okay. 2. I think I'm toughness 4 on these actually.
Sure.
Toughness 5. Is it a plague weapon?
Well, there's a 1.
Only ones are rerolled. Okay, yep. Okay.
Okay, so the
Fire Warriors, yeah.
Fire Warriors,
Front squad, or the middle squad,
Nope.
they've escaped.
And the
They have.
front one.
The front one, yeah, okay.
So that's 3 damage, so 1 guy is killed.
Okay. Gone. Okay, just 1 casualty from the Lamp. So, next bout of firepower here will come from Aaron's got these Plague Burst Crawlers as an option. There's 2 of them in position. And the Plague Marines, they're Blight Launchers, they can shoot as well. Yeah, so Blight Launchers here from this front squad of Death Guard is going to go into the second rank of Fire Warriors.
3 hits.
Okay, 2's to wound.
Plague weapon.
Plague weapon is 2 ones. Okay. 3 wounds come through. -2, so 5 up saves, then 4 ups for cover. We've passed 1. Alright, so 2 more casualties. So this larger formation of Fire Warriors here in the middle is getting thinned out pretty quick. Yeah, it's the next squad, just in range 24. So the same again, same target.
3 hits again.
And 3 more wounds. Okay, so 4 pluses. Blocked just the 1, so 2 more casualties taken here. So it's now half a squad gone. So Aaron's trying to blast a hole here, rip out a chunk to try and I know he's trying to get through to them. So I stacked up 3 ranks here, but half of them are gone. So he's trying to eat away here at the centre of the tower deployment so he can try and get through to these. Right, blasphemous machines being used, so that means that the Plague Burst Crawler can fire without a minus for moving. So he's going to check line of sight here. Plenty of options here. Good range with the weapons that it has. All right, so it's going to be this Plague Burst Crawler here. Heavy Sluggers into the second rank of Fire Warriors, and then everything else. The Mortar and the 2 entropy cannons going into Hammerhead number 2 is going to be picked on here.
Okay, so we're going to do the Heavy Slugger first.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits. Need 4s here because of the stratagem being used. 1 wound. It's not a plague weapon. Okay. It's -1, so we'll take a 4 up save. Yeah, whole facing it's a 5. Okay.
Mortar D6. 5 shots.
5 shots. That's a good start. And again, it's going to be 4s for hits.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's 3 hits. Good. 3's to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds come through. -2.
Yep.
So 3 up save, 2 up save for cover, 4 up saves to block. And we block both here. Okay.
Entropy cannons.
Then entropy cannons. 2 hits. This is good. Strength 9. 3's to wound. 1 doesn't make it through. Possible command reroll.
Yeah.
Because it's -4 if Aaron rolls it. No, it's not made it. Okay. So we get a 6 up save. No. D6 damage. 2 wounds taken. Down to 11. Okay, so Hammerhead number 2 still in very good shape here, just 2 wounds taken. So there's another Plague Burst Crawler that's ready to fire here. The Mortar, remember, doesn't need line of sight, so it can pick on any target it wants to. And then just line of sight here for these 2 entropy cannons. Yes, so you can just about see Hammerhead number 2 with the Plague Burst Crawler, so you can repeat the exact same firepower again, except you can see through to this 2-man squad, trying to pick up first blood here, see if the Heavy Slugger can do it. 4 shots.
That's good.
So you start 3's to wound. Yes, they've all wounded. So 4+, 3+, then 4+ again. Gone. And I can't even command reroll it to stop that from happening. So squad wiped out and point picked up here for first blood. So it's excellent. And then now the shots into Hammerhead number 2. This is the Mortar. 6 shots. Oh, this is good. There's a good vibe here with the Death Guard, so you can get the hits coming through.
Not bad.
Yeah, bang on average here. 3 have made it through, and then 3's to wound. 2. Is it plague weapon, this one?
It is a plague weapon.
3 out of 3. 4 pluses. Blocked just 1. Yeah, I got, just in case we get some heavy damage coming wrong, I'm going to try and block this here. So command reroll. We don't block it. So command point used up and down to 12. And now Aaron's damage.
2d3. 4.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4 wounds taken down to 7. So to destroy this tank, both of these entropy cannons need to hit and wound hit. Snake Eyes. Duh. He's checking his range to Militarum. No, no. He knew full well I was out of range. Just wanted to check, just for the hoping he'd be in range. This is 6, isn't it, or 7?
7.
Oh, it's 7, right? Okay, so it's a little bit further than usual. Okay, but those two have missed. Oh, infuriating here. That was a chance to try and pick off Hammerhead number 2. A little bit more firepower to come. Right, so on this flank here, Plague Marines in exchange here with the Ghost Kills. So 2 plasma shots are going to go into the drones. 2 hits, yeah. And 2 wounds. It's going to be -3. So all we're going to get is a 6-up. No, so they're wiped out. Actually, this squad here is gone. So that can be removed.
Okay. These 2 bolters would have been into the same drone, so they're wasted.
Negated. Yes, yeah, Aaron had declared his firepower.
Ghost kill.
Okay. This is bolter shots. Yeah, because of the minuses, yeah.
Does it wind?
Wind comes through. Actually on a 2-up save here for cover. Passed. Okay, that's it. A couple of drones stripped away, and that marks the end of the shooting phase here for the Death Guard. So I take there's no charges across the board here, but a pretty good psychic phase, decent enough shooting phase as well. Here, a little bit of morale to resolve. 1 squad wiped out. This squad just here, a bit of morale to resolve for them, and then we can finish off the turn. Yeah, rolled a 4. 5 casualties is 9. The Ethereal's nearby. That is a pass here with no further casualties taken. We can use his leadership of 9. Alright, so turn finished. Cards to trade in. Aaron's got 3 in his hand. Okay, they come.
So I've got Supremacy, 3 objectives.
Nice. Brilliant first card here.
Secure 4. Which is this one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And Scar the Skies, a unit that can fly, so I'm assuming drones.
You killed the unit of drones. Ah, this is really good. Okay, so point here, and D3 for this one. A flying start here for the Death Guard, and the roll is... Okay, yeah, 2 points picked up for that. So 4 points in total. Really good start. Sets a good standard here in this final game. And first blood picked up as well. So I think Aaron would be happy enough going first and bring in a load of points. Do you want to drop 1 card, keep them all, or drop all 3 for 1 command point? It's got 3 left here.
Guard, defend objective 3.
Okay, just going to drop 1 card from play. Keeps 2. End of turn. The Death Guard have set a standard here in this game. Now it's the time for the Tau Empire to respond. We'll go on to turn 1 for them next. Alright, so movement complete for the Tau. We've drawn 6 cards here. So breaches have advanced. Only rolled a 1, so they've gone 7 inches up the flank. Regular move of this squad. Most of them able to make it up on top of these containers. Just to mention terrain at this stage. So most of the terrain is line of sight blocking terrain. Any of the craters that you see, infantry can get a cover save for that. And this building right in the corner, if you get a whole unit of infantry on top of that, then they get cover as well. The rest of the terrain, it's just line of sight blocking. We've pushed these out. I have played the Koyan here for Master of War. So units that remain stationary can reroll failed hit rolls. So that's going to be the 2 hammerheads. That's why I placed them just there near the commander. Kept the commander where he is. He is within range 18, so Commander Ghosttide can let off some shots against Militarum as well. And the broadsides vitally can reroll their failed hit rolls. But the infantry squads, I've moved these forwards to get them in rapid fire range to get volley fire and rapid fire just to let off extra shots. But I can't re-roll those because those units have moved. And then the breaches of advanced 10. I'm trying to form some kind of screen along here. If Militarum survives, I need to anticipate that to try and protect my back units along here. Marksman's remained where he is. And then over on this flank, the 2 ghost kills have gone forwards, just regular moves from them. The drones unit in between the 2 to benefit both of those models, getting ready to lay down some firepower into the Plague Marines on this flank. That's movement done. No psychic phase for the tower. We'll go straight onto their firepower next. So we'll start with Marker Lights here. Cadre Firebladers remain stationary. Variable, by the way, is granted units within range 6+ to ignore wounds coming through. 2s for a hit, 3s for Miasma of Pestilence. Going to try and put a Marker Light hit on Mortarion. This is quite important here. So roll a 2. I almost predicted that was going to happen. I'll use his once per game reroll. We get a 6. Okay, and immediately I'm going to play Uplinked Marker Light and score another 1 Marker Light hit. So that's enough. That's all we need just to let off these Seeker missiles on Mortarion. But he has been lit up. Yeah, I'm going to try and stick one on the Plague Burst Crawler that's coming from this Marker Light, or this Firesight Marksman, needing a 3. Yes, 1 Marker Light hit on him. And this one, I'm just going to check the range and line of sight with this one here. Okay, so this one here is in range 36 of the Plague Marines on that flank. I'd like to get a hit, just try and help the Ghost Kills out a bit here. Yes. Okay, so I can get reroll 1s at least for these Ghost Kills when they fire. So 1 Marker Light hit on the Plague Marines on the left hand, on the tout left hand side. Okay, so Marker Light hits have come through. I'll go on to firepower now. Okay, so we're going to fire this unit of breaches into Mortarion. -1 because we advanced. -1 because of Miasma of Pestilence. 7 of them are in range 10, so fire those first. Just need 6s here for hits. Don't get any kind of... Oh yeah, we get reroll 1s because of the Marker Lights, actually. So that doesn't help. 5s to wound. 2 wounds come through. So it is AP -1. Just trying to pick off a wound. 1 has made it through. And disgustingly resilient. Yeah, failed. That disgustingly resilient roll didn't go through. So 1 wound taken. Yeah, just checking focus fight. I may as well finish the rest of the unit because it's any other unit other than this unit here. So I've got to resolve the rest. So that's going to be 6 shots. Then 6s. 2 hits come through. Reroll 1. Nope. And again 5s to win. 1 more wound comes through. No minus this time. Does go through though, and then passive disgustingly resilient. Okay, so holds there at 14 wounds left on Mortarion. Now we'll play focus fire. So any other unit firing down from the tower sept will get +1 to its wound rolls against Mortarion. Deadly card here for the tower if you're trying to bring down 1 model. It's almost designed Mortarion. This one here, so that's in play. We'll move on to another unit now. So we'll go for the commander next. Here it's set up for him with the Marker Light hits, and then now with the +1 to wound rolls as well. So 2s for hits, 3s to hit. I can re-roll that 1. So we have got 4 out of 4 hits. 2s for wounds. They've all wounded here against Mortarion. There's a bit of a danger here. 4+ invuln saves. It's an important roll coming up. Yeah, 3 have made it through. It's going to have to come on reroll. He knows there's important dice rolls coming up later. No, 3d6 damage all of a sudden on Mortarion. Okay, it's not as bad as it could have been. Just 6 wounds coming through. Could have been 18 wounds potentially. And 2 wounds. Just 2 taken. Mortarion laughs in defiance here at the tower commander. So we'll use our vectored... Oh no, do we move? Yes, I might... Yeah, vectored manoeuvring thrusters. I might jump away somewhere here. We'll use discretion over valor here for the tower commander. Yeah, he's not a coward. Aaron doesn't believe it, but he's made a tactical relocation on the board here and has jumped back in to it. Being careful to keep him in range to help these other units out, but that's the commander's firepower finished, and he's used his vectored manoeuvring thrusters relic to change position, abandoning the the fire warriors at the front. Okay, so yeah, decisions now. What to fire with next? So I've actually switched over to the left-hand flank. You want to do this, get this firepower resolved first. So going to offload all that we have into the squad. Cyclic Iron Raker first. That's pretty about one of the best rounds I've seen from him. 3s to wound. Yeah, 3 wounds come through. AP minus is 1 or 2 here. It is supercharging. Yeah, it's 3 up save here. It's only AP -1. Just the 1 makes it through. And it's D3, so I need to roll up here. 2. It's 2 5+s to block. No. Okay, so 1 Plague Marine brought down. 2 Fusion Blasters here. These could root out these Plague Marines if I get the hits. There's 1 hit that's come through. No wound. We'll leave it at that. And then the next one, the 2 Fusion Blasters from him. Double hit, 2 5s. 2 wounds come through. This is AP -4, so 2 6-up saves here. No. D6. It's 4 Disgusting Resilience to try and make. No. And 1. It's possible. No. Alright, it's 2 more Plague Marines gone. And then a Fusion Collider. D3 shots. 2 shots. 4s. Missed. I can reroll 1s though because of the Marker Light hit. Missed. Okay, so that's their firepower resolved. But 3 of these Plague Marines brought down. Right, next we'll go to this 5-man squad of Fire Warriors. Going to try and chip off some wounds from Mortarion. So needing 5s for hits with Miasma of Pestilence. And I can reroll the 1s, 2s and 3s. And all those 4s will be misses and we can't reroll those. There's another one. Okay. So it works out like that. It's 5s to wound, becomes 4s to wound with Focus Fire. Just the 1. Not very good here. It's going to take a while to grind them down. Has gone through. Not making the saves here. No, wound taken. Okay, we'll tear him down to 11. Each wound is a nail in his coffin here, but there's still a while to go. Still 11 more nails required. So this squad here, full squad, all within 15. It's going to be 30 shots. So we'll do 3 lots of 15, or 2 lots of 15. So the same again, 5s to hit, and the 4s can be discarded. There's any fouled hit rolls we can reroll here. 2 more. 4s to wound. 3. Not too impressive here. 1's made it through and passed that time on a 6. Well done. And then we'll just repeat 1 more time. This will be the Fire Warrior squad front done. Just trying to use their efficient firepower here. Just 1 4. Reroll all of these. Okay, hits coming through. 4s to wound. Okay, better. Another 6 here to make a 3+. Incredible dice rolling here, really good. 1 wound makes it through, down to 10 left on Mortarion. Alright, so I'm going to turn to this unit here, one of the best performing units for the tower this season. It's the broadsides with the high up missile pods. So I'm going to put all the smart missile systems into that unit. Poxwalkers just behind Mortarion, and then everything else, 2 Seeker missiles and high up missile pods into Mortarion to try and strip away 10 wounds. So smart missile systems first of all. So 4s to hit here, and I can reroll 1s, 2s and 3s. This Koyan ability really helps the tower here. Okay. But still a lot of misses have come through. What toughness are they on at the moment?
These guys are 4.
Toughness 4, okay. So it is 3s to win. Yes, 3s to win because we're strength 5. So just... that one was past that, so 5. So 5 disgustingly resilient rolls. Just thinking we need to start grinding those down. Past 3, just 2 casualties caused. Then we'll go for the high yield missile pods. I've declared the smart Seeker missiles as well. We'll roll the high yield missile pods here. 16 shots in total. And we can re-roll. Actually, all the 4s are going to become misses. So that has affected us a fair bit. As 5 we need to discard, and then we re-roll these ones. And they've all missed. Strength 7, toughness 7. 4s becomes 3s to wound. Just the 3. Aaron take 4+ invuln saves. Passes 2. D3 damage. It is 3. 5 pluses.
Nope.
No, 3 wounds taken. Down to 7, but still very much alive. 2 Seeker missiles. Here they come. Both have missed. The Koyan. 1 has hit. 2's for a wound. And 4+ invuln save here. This is quite important, this roll. No. D6 damage, 2. Blocked 1, just 1 wound caused, down to 6 here. Tread carefully, Tower. It has to be merciless against small Terran. If he survives and floats in amongst the Tower, it will disrupt them and it'll let the rest of his army move in. So Tower have to be ruthless when it comes to small Terran. He must be destroyed at range if possible. Choose our next unit to shoot with and I'll target carefully here. Okay, so I'm going to turn to this squad here. I'm going to put the plasma rifles into Militarum and 2 Seeker missiles from them, and then the heavy rail rifles are going to go after the Plague Burst Crawler in the corner. It has been mark lighted just over there. Not it's going to make any difference from reroll hit rolls. Anyway, okay, so plasma shots then, 4 shots here. That one's a miss. I can reroll this one. Yeah, 3 hits. 5 to win becomes 4s. Nothing, no wounds at all. 2 Seeker missiles. That's a miss. That one can be rerolled. They've both missed here. 4 heavy rail rifle shots now into the Plague Burst Crawler. I'll reroll these 3. And that's whole face, that's a 5. So those have made it through. Yeah, just checking back through the footage there, just holding at this point, because these are equipped with velocity trackers, so +1 to the hit rolls. Turns out that one of the plasma rifle shots did hit the target, one that I declared as a miss, so I'm going to try and wound. It does on a 4. 4 plus in 1 saves is 1 damage if it makes it through.
Nope.
And 5 plus just 1 damage.
Nope.
No, right, 1 wound taken. That's the plasma rifle. And then I said that 2 of the Seeker missile shots misses. One of them did hit. I rolled a 4, which would have been a hit for +1 for velocity tracker. So I'm going to try and wound now on a 2+. We do, and in one save failed. D6, just the 1. Nope. Not blocked, 1 more wound taken. Still 4 left. Okay. Always takes. There's never a quick way of killing Mortar. It always takes ages. And then here, these are the 3 hits that came through from the heavy rail rifles. We're going to try and wound now on 4s. Actually, it's strength 8, toughness 8. Oh, they've all wounded. That's a mortal wound as well, which Aaron can immediately roll a.
Wound save.
That's been blocked on a 5. So here come the invuln saves.
No.
No, all of a sudden 3d6 damage. If I can roll that again. Oh, close. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, okay. 15 wounds. Wow. Okay. Just had to grab a load of dice here. Can these bring a tank down in 1 round of shooting? 5 pluses. Nah, you kept it alive. Yeah. Defiance from the Death Guard here. Yeah. Any other tank in the game would be gone, but not so the Death Guard. Aaron's blocked 7. Okay, but 8 damage taken. Nasty hit there on the Plague Burst Crawler. Okay, so we'll turn to Hammerhead number 2, see if you can finish Militarum off. Going to put the main gun. Going to try and pick off the last 4 wounds from the Plague Burst Crawler. The Smart Missile Systems and the Seeker Missiles into Militarum to try and strip away the last 4 wounds. So we'll start with the 2 Seeker Missiles. Needing is 2s to hit, -1, so 3s, and I can reroll 1s. 2 hits, that's thanks to Long Strike being nearby. We'll try and get our wounds now. So 2s to wound. Strength 8, yes, 3s to wound becomes 2s because of focused fire. So both of those have actually made it. 4 plus invuln saves here. Double 6. If there's any game of the season to roll like that, it's now. So well done. And then now it's going to be the Smart Missile System. So 8 shots. Again, need 3s. I can reroll the 1s. So that 2 would hit, but I can't reroll that. And those made it through. 5s becomes 4s to wound. There's 3. No minuses at all, so 3 up saves. Passed again. No damage coming through. Now the 1 shot needing a 2 in the corner. Hits. Wounds. 5 plus invuln save.
Nope.
No. And the damage is a 6. Oh, this could be the end of the tank here.
Yep.
Gone. Oh, right, he is gone. And a 6 to detonate. No. Alright, but Plague Burst Crawler destroy. Usually they last a long time in the game, but the Tower have picked off that one in the corner. So I think so we've got a little bit left actually. We've got Fire Warriors here. But we'll go to Long Strike. With that Plague Burst Scroll destroyed, we're going to offload everything that Long Strike has. You can see him with his binoculars here. Not that it's hard to find Mortarion on the battlefield. He's right there in the middle. We're going to try and bring him down. We're going to offload all that we have. So Smart Missiles, Seeker Missiles, and the main gun to try and bring the Warlord down. Fire the main gun first. Hits. 2 for a wound. Just about. Invuln save. No. D6 damage. It's 5. This could be it. This could be enough. 5 pluses. Dice kept him alive. 2 more wounds. This is agony here. 2 wounds left on Mortarion. Okay. 2 Seeker Missiles. No. -1 to hit rolls. I'm stuck on that. I can't re-roll them. The worst possible result here. So that's those 2 missiles guns. All Seeker Missiles have been used up now. But the tower... So it's down to a Smart Missile system. Running out of options here. This is going to be a tight finish this turn. So the 2s I can't do anything about. The rest have hit. 1 wound. Oh no. Pass. There's no minus. No, you're fine. Yeah, 3 up. So, okay. What else have we got left here? Fire Warriors. Oh no. Alright, so Fire Warriors here. 5 of them rapid fire. The Cadre Fireblade's nearby. So that's going to be 15 shots and then 5 at the end. So 20 shots here in total to try and strip away 2 wounds from Mortarion. There's a chance that we can do it. So 5s though for hits. That's awful. The 4 can disappear. That can't be rerolled, but that one as well. I can't reroll any of those. I'm too far away from the commander. I was going to pick all those dice up. I can reroll the 1s though, which is almost all of them anyway. It's terrible. Okay, so 5s and 6s. Just 1 more. I think Mortarion is going to survive this turn. 1 wound. No. Come on. No. There's 1 wound left. Okay, so breaches outline of sight of other targets and 15 inches falls to here. So I've got nothing left on the board that can fire Mortarion, and he has 1 wound left. Nothing left on the table, but there may be an option from space here. Call in an orbital ion beam. Hardly ever use this card. I'm going to go for it. 3 command points. Here. It's expensive. I can't try and reclaim any of those because I've already reclaimed 1 this turn. So that's now in play. It's 2d6. It's a straight line 2d6 inches apart. So it's going to catch Mortarion, possibly another unit or character. We'll check. So yeah, it's 5 inches, not very far. I can't reach any of the other characters. I'm going to put the line through Mortarion and back into those Poxwalkers. So we'll try and hit the Poxwalkers on a 4+. We do. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds, so it's worth it just to blow up a couple of them. And they've died. Okay, so 2 of those caught in the beam. Now add a 5+ to try and strike Mortarion. He's got the character keyword, so 5 pluses. No. Right, so command reroll. So I've got hardly any points left to spend here, so that one can go. Can't reclaim that. So 5+. Aaron's not even looking. No, I've rolled a 4 again. Oh dear. Right, okay. Mortarion down to 1 wound left, but now he can cause trouble. Unbelievable. So the tower have failed. I got tempted to shoot other stuff. I've done this before with the tower. Happy enough to destroy that target over there, but it has resulted in Mortarion not being brought down. He has 1 precious wound remaining. Okay, so end of turn. No charges here at all for the tower. So we will go on to turn 2 for the Death Guards. Cards to trade in. We'll see if we can trade in any cards that are complete. Yep, so cards to trade. No morale tool. Poxwalkers are fine, so that can be removed. There's morale cross here, actually. Just rounding the turn off. They're fine as well. Okay, so all morale's been resolved. Cards to trade in. Multiple distractions. So that is having an enemy unit within 12 inches of 2 battlefield edges opposite to each other. So that unit Plague Marines within 12 of that edge, and the other Plague Marine unit at the other end within 12 inches of that table edge. It says board edge, not deployment zone edge. At least 1 enemy unit wholly within 12 inches of a battlefield edge. Yeah. So that one is complete. Secure 2, which is this objective here. And overwhelming firepower, we destroyed the Plague Burst Crawler. So that's just a point each for those, but the Tau have caught up almost with the Death Guard here on turn 1. So the game's evenly set here, and a great result for the Death Guard. Militarum remains alive. Aaron will make the most of that as we go on to turn 2 now for the Death Guard. All right, so move the Death Guard here on turn 2. Optimism sweeping in across the Death Guard battle lines here as Militarum is still alive. He's got 8 inches now, slowed down by his damage, but still a presence on the table. Then the Lord of Contagions, deep striked in here, just over 9 inches away from Tau units. Plague Marine units have slowed down now. They're just doing a normal move with these. Yeah, they can fire now in decent range. Poxwalkers have pushed through. Typhus... Malignant Plaguecaster and the Noxious Blightbringer pushing through as main stationary with the second Plague Burst Crawler. The Poxwalker's happy to sit there on objective number 5. This unit shifted over but still controlling objective number 6, and this unit maintaining cover here in the crater, the Plague Marines anchoring Aaron's right hand flank. Aaron paid the command point, discarded all of his cards from last turn, so he has drawn 5 cards this turn. They're sealed orders here, they're secret, and he'll reveal those if and when he completes them. So movement complete here. We're looking good for the Death Guard at this stage. They're collecting the points, and with 5 fresh cards, a good chance to pick up some more. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. Right, so we're on Psychic Phase here. Miasma of Pestilence, not going to go into Militarum. Just with 1 wound left, Aaron reckons it's not going to be worth it. So he's going to put it onto the Plague Burst Crawler at the back to try and keep that alive. Nope. No, needing a 4. Okay.
Leave that.
Okay. So now we're looking at potential smites and plague wind coming through. Okay, so smite first of all. Needing a 5 the first time, goes off on an 8. Nothing we can do, so straight D3 mortal wounds. 1. Okay, so we'll pick off this guy here. Right, smite coming from Typhus next.
Yep.
Goes off on an 8, yeah, okay. Another D3 mortal wounds on the breaches, 2 more. That's the squad leader there. We'll take off those 2. Then Curse of the Leper from Typhus next.
Yep.
Goes off on a 10.
So, Mortarion reduces toughness by 1 of all enemy units from 7.
Okay, so right. Toughness 2.
So 7 dice.
7 dice, 3 wounds. Yeah, going into this Breacher team here. That's a good combo. It's very rare you see 3s or more for mortal wounds. 5. Unbelievable. Okay, really good results. So we'll pick off those 5. So as per usual in most games, Tau infantry not lasting very long, but providing a vital screen still at this stage. So any more psychic powers to come?
Mortarion.
Of course, yes.
He's going to do Plague Wind, and he's going to do it on the 5-man unit.
At the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just a 5 required, which goes off on a 9.
9, yeah, well done.
Okay, so this is 5 dice and 6s.
Okay, 6s required here.
No.
Nothing from that. There's Smite from him. Well, yes, if Smite takes these out, that unit will be gone. But still, these are just as close.
Yeah.
It's difficult to know what to do. He's got 1 wound left, so charges are going to be awkward, especially with the Tau Overwatch. Right, okay. No, it's not going to Smite here. Aaron reckons these will bust for morale, which they will, unless we roll a 6 for Bonding Knife. Okay, so Psychic Phase finished. Pretty good again for the Death Guard. We'll go on to their firepower next. Yeah, so Aaron's on shooting phase here, firing the Lantern. It's going to go through here, this unit, the Hammerhead's the target, and the line will cross the character. We reckon Aaron can hit Commander Ghosttide here because Aaron hasn't selected him as the target. This is the target, the line just happens to cross through. So I reckon he can roll for a hit roll against the Commander. So you're rolling to hit here first.
Yep.
On a 2+, unaffected by you?
Plus unaffected, yeah.
Okay. So 1.
Roll because of himself.
Gets the hit, okay.
Okay, so then it's a wind roll for each of them. So
okay.
It's a strength 8 attack. So
2's hit.
-3.
Yep, straight through. The squad behind.
Unit. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take away this model. Okay. Broadsides.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes through.
Yep, -3.
-3, and it's 3 damage, isn't it? So I'm going to use a drone here. So a 2+. Yeah, drone intervenes. 5+ because it's shield drone. No, all right. So we'll take one from just here. Okay, so just marking up the casualties and the commander. No, it's not a plague weapons. Commander's escaped. And then here, the hammerhead itself. Yep. No, not got that. Okay. All right, so the front unit of Plague Marines next. They're going to fire their bolters into the large unit of Fire Warriors, and then the Blight Launchers are going to go into the broadside. It's going to try and absorb, or cause some damage here, or absorb drones to try and protect these broadsides.
Bolters.
Yeah, 3s to hit the Fire Warriors here. Oh, I'm just going to roll some dice here. 6s to ignore damage for my ethereal ability here. This unit's definitely in. The front rank may not be. It's a 6, so I'm going to put that model back. We ignore damage. I'll roll for this one. Check range just a minute. I'll roll. There's another 6. God dear. Right, we'll check the range. If we're in 6, we may well get this. Yeah, so I've put the models back here. You reckon it's losing a wound, whatever type it is, whether it's mortal wound or regular wound. So 6s rolled. We'll keep those models in play. So this is wounds. Yeah, 3s to wound it. This is the bolters. Not plague weapons, just 2. Okay, so we'll take 4 saves. Pass both for battle armor holds.
Blight launchers?
Yeah, blight launchers now into the broadsides. 3s for hits again.
Yes.
And 3s to wound. 2. So 2 wounds. I'm going to put them on drones, put them onto this unit here. So 2+, because it's D3 damage. Try and block these. Yeah, okay. 5+ to keep those drones alive. No, 2 more drones slain here, but they're trying to stop the damage from coming through against these broadsides. So just doing their job. 1 model left in that unit.
So, bolters in this unit into the front unit of Fire Warriors.
Yes.
This Blight launcher into the high yield missile pods.
Yeah.
This guy into the heavy rail rifle.
It's going to split with the 2 Blight launchers. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. One of them just out of range is going to put 1 into each. Okay.
Okay. So Blight launcher into the high yield missile pods.
2 1s. No, out of range Militarum. Yeah.
Okay. And the other guy into the heavy rail rifles. 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah. 3s to wound. Strength 6, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. No. We're going to just take this unit of drones now. It's absorbing drones, but they'll do their job unless they're all 2 1s. Okay, so they don't. I will. Don't want to lose one of these. I'll command reroll one of them. So 2+. Yep. 6+ to keep because we're on a fresh turn. No. So I'm down to 2 command points left. 5+ to keep that drone alive. It stays alive. And then I failed to use a drone, so I can do a save now of 4+. Failed that. Now you get D3 damage.
6.
Here's a 6. 3 wounds taken. And just for interest's sake, what have you rolled if the other one had gone through? Oh, another 6 dead model. Glad we brought that drone in. That was a good command reroll there. Oh dear me. Okay, so that's the situation. That's the number of drones left. 3 wounds. We put it onto that one just there.
So the bolters into the Fire Warriors?
Yep.
2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound comes through. 4+. Yep, saved. Okay. Yeah, inexorable advance. Aaron's just in range 18 here, so some more shots coming through from that unit with the bolters.
1 hit.
3 hits.
2 wounds.
Okay. 4 ups. No. And that's the front squad. Okay, we'll take those 2 away. Yeah. That's a Mortarian-sized hole. So we'll take those 2 away just there. I still a hole for him to get through against them. Oh, there's not much I can do. No, I can't. We'll take those 2 away. So Aaron just lining up the Plague Bursts crawler here. If you look at the tower, gun line is starting to thin out a bit here. A bit unnerving at this stage, especially with the importance of this game. But the tower screen holds. Remember, there's 3 ranks across here, and they've been seriously depleted, and damage starting to come through to our precious backline broadside units as well. So Plague Bursts got important decisions now where it's going to shoot.
It's going to shoot its heavy slugger into the 3-man unit at the front.
At the front here, okay. Heavy slugger across here.
The mortar and entropy cannons into hammerhead number.
He's going back to hammerhead number 2, 9 wounds to try and remove.
So I'll do heavy slugger first. It's 2 hits.
3's to wound here, and it'll be AP -1.
2 wounds, right?
2. So 5s, yes, whole facings, that's fine. 2 5s there, saves have been made.
D6 for the mortar, just 2.
2 shots.
No hits.
Okay, and entropy cannons, you can still destroy it if you get 2 hits. You must get 2 hits. Snake eyes again.
Roll 1 with a command point.
Okay, really wants to hit. No, determined not to hit here. There is a lot of stuff in the way here, so but the shots have not come through here. Okay, so shooting, not quite finished. I've got shooting on this flank to do next. Going after drones again here. Aaron's going to try and strip those away. So plasma. 2 2s. Not rapid fire, might just be in range, maybe one of the models. Just going to check this at range 12.
Actually, it would be 18 again. Yeah.
Oh, an extra advance. Yeah, 2 more shots then.
1 hit.
1 hit. 3 to wound, yeah. 1 wound comes through. No save at all because it's I've got no cover now, so that's gone.
And then he'll have 2 shots with his bolter.
1 hit, yes, yeah. And no wound, okay. Right, and that ends the shooting phase. Interesting point in the game will be the charge phase here. I'll hand over to Aaron here. We'll see what he decides to do. Difficult choices here with Militarum. Alright, so we're on the middle of charges and Overwatch here. Lord of Contagion hasn't made it in. He's taken 5 wounds. Aaron declared the charge across here against these characters and the broadsides. And that brought in supporting fire coming in from these units here. Fire Warrior squads firing down. Also, Aaron passing a number of invuln saves and then 5+ disgustingly resilient rolls as well. Failed the charge, used the command reroll. Still didn't make it in. And then we rolled a 6 for Pure Tide Engram Neurochip and regained a command point. After we just spent a command point rerolling the damage on a wound that came through from the Hammerhead railgun, but not made it in. Yeah, it usually does make it in, but didn't roll a 9. Militarum declared his charge against these 2 units of Fire Warriors, so I can Overwatch with these, but I can't support with the rest as they have already used up their Overwatch or their supporting fire ability this turn. So the stage that we're at is the breaches here. They've just fired. They can use their supporting fire because they haven't used theirs this turn, and we've caused a wound. And at that range, it's -2. So Aaron's going to take a 4+ invuln save.
5.
Oh, okay. Here, volley fire. So it's going to be 9 shots from those 3 remaining Fire Warriors. Looking for 5s. And looking for 5s and 6s. Yeah, 1 wound comes through. A 3+ save. Oh, just about okay. Alright, so the last chance to stop Militarum is this unit along the back here, these Fire Warriors. So one of them's going to throw a photon grenade, actually. Yeah, why not? Okay. So 2. Need 5s and 6s? No, that's to try and give them -1 to the hit rolls. So the ones that remain is a full strength unit of 10. So 18, 27 shots here. Trying to pick up 1 wound on Militarum. Here we go. 5s and 6s for the greater good. Just pick out the hits here. It's for Tau Sept, it's 5+. 5 for wounds. 3. Just going to go right to the wire here. 3+ saves. He's made them all. You've made it into combat. Well done. Okay. Here comes the charge. Yeah, 8 inches. Right, miles in. Okay, well done. Militarum has finally slammed into combat here against the Tau gun line. Bit of pride here to make it in against the Tau battle line. Right, so Aaron's rolled an 8 here. It lets him go over the top and into this unit of Fire Warriors. When he makes his piling move, he can shift along the line, and he will tap out this unit of broadsides just here. It's a bit of creating a real problem for the Tau, and this is why we should have stuck to our golden rule of fire all guns at Militarum until he dies. We didn't, and it may cost us, well, not much, just the entire season, you know. But Aaron's made it in, and we'll let him make his piling move. He wants to shift this way As long as he ends slightly closer to the unit he declared a charge against, it doesn't tap out these. If he wipes out the target squad, he can then push in this direction, but he's tapped out this squad for sure, at least. So now Aaron can make his attacks. He's got to try and wipe out 10 Fire Warriors here.
Host of Plagues first.
Host of Plagues, yes, we'll get that resolved. More damage to come through with that ability. So this unit of breaches, first of all. It's
So this is on 6s.
6 is because of his damage, yeah, just on 1 wound.
Nope.
No. The smaller squad,
Nope.
no. The larger squad is just charge, would be useful to... No, okay. 7 inches are going to be him.
Nope.
No. 5 side... Oh, we covered him. This the...
Yeah, that's his roll. Nope.
That's his roll, yeah. Okay.
Imperial.
Cadre Fireblade. Ethereal next, yeah.
No.
Here. If you're on a full set of wounds, you would have hit most of these here. And then these ones, no. The Commander, no. We'll check for drone range. I think all 3 units, yeah. Yeah, all 3 units are drones. So the one that's just 1 model left.
Nope.
No, the middle unit and the final unit. Yes, D3.
D3. 2.
2. So 5 pluses to ignore. I think I'll check here, actually. Shield drones. It's mortal wounds, yeah. I'll just double check here. Yeah, I reckon it has it. So 5 pluses. I reckon it counts, so we can use this ability. You do block 1. All right, so 1 drone gone. 2 wounds taken. That's right, Hammerhead, needing a 6. His have been 7. No, all right, so Host of Plagues, nowhere near as deadly as it usually is because of the damage on Militarum. Okay, so here come the attacks.
Yeah, we're doing the ripping side, so the 12 attacks.
Oh, should be enough to bring these down here. 2s for hits.
Rerolling 1s.
Tower hoping for some 1s here. There's 1. 11 hits. What's the AP minus on this?
2.
Oh, it's a chance for us to survive.
This is strength 8.
2 for wounds.
Wounded, so it's 11.
Excellent. Even with 1 wound left, he packs a deadly punch here. AP minus 2. 6s to block. We block 1. That's a wipeout. But we granted Sense of Stone, I think it's called. It gives us 6s to ignore damage. The Ethereal is in range. So does the Ethereal's Invocation of the Elements help out? It doesn't. Ah, dear. Squad destroyed. Come on, reroll. That's 6 plus. Okay. Something urges me to do it. We'll go for it here. It's madness. 6 plus. I was a 6. That stone made it rollable down to a 5. Oh dear. Decorative stones have ruined our chances here. Okay, no. Squad's wiped out. They're gone. That means Aaron can consolidate. He will pile into this second squad here. We'll get to fight back. A slight chance we could pick off a wound here. But Tyrion is causing absolute havoc in amongst the tower gunline. Unbelievable stuff here from this Chaos unit. So the golden rule that we had to remember for this game: fire everything at Militarum until he dies. We didn't do it, and now look what he's done. He's ruined everything. Okay, so tapped into there. I'm going to roll up all the attacks here. We may have the last laugh. We'll try and pick off a wound from Militarum and bring him down. So it's a slight chance here. 10 attacks in total. That's 2 attacks each, and then the squad lead has 3. So 5s. 3 chances here. 5s again. 1 chance. Simple Space Marine save. It's a 1. Oh, hold it there. Just hold it there, right? Yeah, I'm going to roll it.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm going to go on to my disgusting.
Okay. 5 plus. Oh, he's gone. Oh no! Stop. Yes, gonna come on.
No, I'm going to explode him if I can. On a 4 plus.
Are you going to save your command roll to try and make sure you explode? Oh, yeah, nasty boy. Here it comes.
So a 4 plus.
No. Command reroll. Oh no! Don't stop.
Come on. Yes.
Oh. I don't believe this. Oh, you wanted to die. I can't believe this. Right. Okay. So. Drama here in the last game of the season. So, with the intent of detonating himself, he knew he was going to die, but it's been a kamikaze display here from Militarum. He's now detonated in amongst the heart of the tower gunline. We'll calculate the mess that this will cause. So it's guaranteed D3 mortal wounds to everything within 7 inches. Alright, so all the units that we rolled for Host of Plagues now are going to be splattered by the guts of Mortarion as it explodes, and all the flies and pus and so on, and acid. Okay, here, D3, 2, wipe out, and they're not within range, so they're gone. I'm sure you're going to pick up some objective cards here at the end. This unit here, D3, 5 or 6 would be good. 2 gone. 6 is to ignore that. Possibly. No. Just 1 member of that squad left. So they've taken 9 casualties. Oh no, that's the...
They took...
Done for 3 now. Yes, 4 casualties total, 1 model left. The Pharaoh himself... 3 mortal wounds. Ouch. 6s. Blocks 1. Okay, so 2 wounds taken on him. The Cadre Fireblade next.
2.
It's taken 2. 6s to ignore the damage on him. No, it's 2 wounds taken on him. This is going well here. Tower been smashed in the centre of the table. The Firesight Marksman is in range. 3 wounds. Now, he may well die here unless the Ethereal can help out. There's a 6, so he remains alive. The Ethereal must have sensed what was going to happen here. Okay, and then broadside. 2 wounds taken. 6 is to ignore. Yeah, block 1. We'll take the damage on that unit. The next unit. 2. 6 is to block for the Ethereal range yet. Nope. So 2 wounds taken. We'll take that on the unit. The Commander next. 1 mortal wound and a 6. Nope. Yeah, Commander not in range of the Ethereal anyway. A lone drone. Shield drone. 2 mortal wounds. 5 pluses. No, so squad wiped out here. Destroyed. The Healthy squad with 4 models left. 2. 5 pluses. No. This is excellent result here for the Death Guard. This is good. And then 2 models left in here. Aaron will be happy enough to get rid of those. Yes. 5 pluses. No, wiped out as well. My drones are being stripped away. 1 left. Hammerhead number 2. 2. Yeah, a 3 rolled 2. It's down to 7. Yes, the wounds that were restored with the automated repair system have now been stripped back down again. So down to 7 wounds left. Yeah, Mortarion's gone. Be glad to see him. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So we can carry on with our battle now that he's finished. But what a mess is made here in amongst the Tau battle line. But crucially, he's been removed from place. These units are now available. Look at the screen, though, for the Tau. It's gone. Just 1 Fire Warrior remains alive. All the others have been slain. So Tau need to do something about that. But that always have to remember the golden rule. Mortarion must go. All guns must fire at him. Otherwise, something like that, what you just saw there, can happen. Right, so that marks the end of a very eventful turn 2 here for the Death Guard. Despite the loss of Mortarion, I think Aaron will be happy here. Tau casualties are heavy here, especially amongst the infantry. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Tau. Cards to trade in.
I need you to do some morale.
Sorry, yeah, we'll get some morale resolved first of all. Right, so 2 1s rolled here. 1 and a 1. So we've passed morale, the Tower hold position. 1 more bit of morale on the flank to do a 2. The drones have passed, the lone drone has passed just here. But Aaron does have some cards to trade in. Yeah, 2 cards to trade in. Aaron's already rolled up the D3. That was for area denial. The Tower nowhere near. That's the advantage of going on the aggressive. It keeps the Tower back. And the other one was secure 5, which is that objective just there. So 2 points picked up. The Death Guard continue to rake the points in. Not a heavy amount, but keeping ahead of the Tower here at this stage. So the game's... I still say the game's roughly even at this point. It could go either way, which is what we were hoping for this season final. Anything could happen in the next couple of hours. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Tower. The commander's still alive. He's been wounded. A cheer goes up from 1 Fire Warrior. The remains of Mortarion removed. But the Tower got a chance. They need to readdress the ranks, do something about this situation, because there's plenty of Death Guard units headed their way. So turn 2 coming up now for the Tower. See what Commander Ghost Tide can do. so we're on turn 2 for the Tau. I can't draw any cards. I'm stuck with these 2 for now. So try and, if we can fulfill one of them, and then discard one automatically end of the turn. Oh no, I can use a command point. I've got 2 left, so I could automatically discard up to 3. So that's an option for us. Aaron is on. He's got 2 cards still in play and has opted not to use the command point here to clear them away. So a chance possibly of those 2 cards to pick up points later on. But on to movement here. They're just saying Aaron's army moving across this direction. The Tau still have a lot of the heavy guns in place, but running low on drones here. So firepower from the Death Guard could start to bring these down. But we'll see. We'll go on to Tau movement as they try and respond to the Death Guard attack. Alright, so moving for the Tau here on turn 2. The commander's jumped up and over just to get himself in 18 inches of the advancing Plague Marines. Ranged stationary here, granting reroll 1s from the Imperial for our shooting, just to help out the broadsides. This Fire Warrior has fallen back. These remain where they are. Breaches have moved across 6 just to let off some shots here against the Lord of Contagion. Remain stationary with the other characters. Drones, slight shift from them just to cover either of these 2 units. The Hammerheads have moved. The Marksman has moved down. Then we're a vehicle that can fly, so we've landed on top here with Hammerhead number 2, and then going across to the other side with Long Strike. Both of these vehicles have a view through to the Plague Burst Crawler, and then around on the Tau left-hand flank, pushing through aggressively with the 2 Ghost Kills to go after the Plague Marines, and then ultimately the Poxwalkers as well. So that's movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase now for the Tau here on turn 2. Okay, so on shooting phase here, Markerlight from here has gone off and onto him. Markerlight from the Cadre Fireblade has gone all the way through, and we've put one onto the Plague Burst Crawler, and then a 4+ to get a hit, -1 to hit rolls for moving. The Markerlight's a heavy weapon, trying to light up the squad, and we missed. Okay, so Markerlight's done. We'll shoot now with some units. So I'm going to fire the commander first of all. 4 shots into the advancing Plague Marines. 2s for hits, they're all hit. 3s to wound. Okay, 3 make it through. AP -4, so there's nothing they can do about that. D6 damage. 4 chances at 5+. Okay, and then 3.
Nope.
No, and then finally 1. There's a chance here, 5+.
Yep.
No, alright, 3 Plague Marines brought down. Immediately going to use vector manoeuvring thrusters like a tide. He comes in and then he goes out. He's going to tuck him behind. He can take his wound with him. Well done, Commander. Picked off 3 of the Plague Marines. Right, next, the breaches. They're all within 10 inches. Going to offload into the Lord of Contagion. Tau need a really good shooting phase this turn to get themselves back in the fight. So looking for 4s, and then we can reroll 1s because of the Markerlight hit on him here. So loads have missed. Loads have missed. We've got a chance of getting a few rerolls here. Just 1 more hit. 4s to win. It's strength 5. And it is AP -1. So that would knock Aaron down to a 3+ save. Got it. There's the wound. A 5+ disgustingly resilient roll to keep him alive. This whole face is a 5. It's alright. Okay, God, he's still alive. Lord of Contagion. Even if he doesn't make the charge, it's still a real bane to try and get rid of. But they have failed in their task. It means we'll have to divert firepower from somewhere else to try and bring that character down. So we'll go to this unit of broadsides. 1 set of plasma rifles in rapid fire, the other not. So they'll go into him. And I think that's fine for range. Yeah, he's closest, so that's fine, we can do that. And then 4 heavy rail rifle shots into the next Plague Burst Crawler. Did Miser Pestilence go off on that? It didn't, right, okay. So we'll do 4 shots into that. We can reroll this one because of the Markerlight hit. Just does get the hit here. 4s for wounds. Just the 1. 5+ invuln save. Holds on a 5, well done. Okay, and then we'll go for 4 shots and then 2 shots. This is plasma rifles needing 4s. We can reroll this one for the Markerlight hit. Nope. 3s to wound, strength 6. They're all wounded, AP -3. So 4+ invuln saves. I think we've got him here. Should have him.
Nope.
Unless you roll 4. Okay, brilliant. Oh dear, right, he's still alive. Tau need to be careful here because there's trouble. Because we may not have any other models that can shoot at him. We'll check some ranges between units here This Lord of Contagion may have escaped. Yeah, so he has escaped. There's no one else that could shoot at him. All the other units, these units that Aaron has are closer, so he has escaped for a turn. But we're just asking the question, what can he do? I mean, if he charges a unit, it's going to take Overwatch, possibly lose a wound. But still, that Fawn in our side is still alive here at this point. Okay, so they've fired. All of these models have fired. These, I'll let off some shots into the Poxwalkers, actually. We're in rapid fire, so 3 shots. 1 hit. And no wounds, that's him done. So still got this squad here, still got these vitally, and the hammerheads as well. Yeah, so we'll fire this squad next. These 2 on the lower level have to go into these Plague Marines. The rest are going to go into those Poxwalkers to try and bring down as many of those as possible. So the 2 downstairs, that's actually going to be a volley fire, 6 shots. In 4s, no rerolls of any kind. And actually are on reroll 1s. We granted that to units remain stationary, but didn't roll any 1s there anyway. 2 strength 5, toughness 5. No, 1 wound comes through. Regular armor save 3+.
Yep.
Okay, and then it's going to be 24 shots into the Poxwalkers. So needing 4s, I can reroll the 1s. Let's reroll these ones. That's not helped at all. Just taking all of these away. It's about average here, the result. And then it'll be, what's toughness? Toughness 4. Okay, strength 5 with the pulse rifle. 3s for wounds. Yeah, pretty tasty here. 11. 11 disgustingly resilient rolls to make. It's quite important to get rid of that screen because it's going to block the characters here at the moment. So it'll be useful to thin them down.
What is it? 1.
1. 10 casualties. Right, next, this unit of broadsides going to split its firepower, high yield missile pods against the unit at the back, and then the smart missile systems, the unit at the front. So 16 shots with the high yield missile pods. Just going to check range here, actually. I don't think the Imperial is in range across here. Yeah, no, he's not. So I'm not going to get to reroll once here. We are just out of range. Anyway, 4 pluses. This is the high yield missile pods against the unit at the back. So, how I wish we... Oh, man, if we were in range. Never mind. We still get a respectable amount of hits here. It's going to be 3s to wound. Need 3s. And it's AP -2. So we're not going to bring this squad down. There's 5 saves to make. 5 plus. Past 2. Alright, so half the squad's going to survive at least. D3 damage on the first one is 2.
Nope.
Almost blocked that one. 3. Almost blocked that one. And 1. 1 5 plus required. No. Okay, so half the squad brought down, but not destroyed. And then we'll go for the high yield missile pods. 16 shots here. 16 shots. 4s for hits. It's pretty good. This strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s for wounds. Nowhere near as good. It's just those. AP -1 for these, so 4 pluses. 2 make it through, 5 pluses to stay alive. Yeah, 1 more model slain. Aaron can choose to keep the 2 blight launchers alive. Okay, so we've caused some damage, not as much as we'd hoped, but Plague Marines taking some pretty heavy casualties here. Okay, so Hammerhead number 2, it's going to have 3s to hit because it moved. It's because of the +1, it's -1 for heavy, and then +1 again for being near long strike. So 3+ with the railgun into the Plague Burst Crawler. And roll a 1. We've got a Marker Light hit though, so we can re-roll that. And roll a 1 again. Smart missile systems now into the Poxwalkers. We're going to fire through against the unit on the extreme left-hand side. So 3s. And then 3s again at strength 5. So 5 disgustingly resilient rolls to make. +1, 4 casualties. Then we'll go for long strike. He's on 2s. So we'll fire his Hammerhead railgun into the Plague Burst Crawler. Hits on a 2. 5 +1 to the wound rolls becomes a 6. So that's going to be D3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds, and then Aaron's got a 5+ invuln save to make as well. So
mortal wounds? No.
2 wounds taken. Invuln save. No. D6 damage. 4. Block 1. 5 wounds taken in total. Not too bad there from long strike. And then we'll go for his smart missile systems into the Poxwalkers again, trying to grind them down. So that's the hits. And 4 more saves. Okay, 3 more brought down. So onto this flank here, fire the Fusion Collider and 2 Fusion Blasters into this squad. So D3 shots for the Fusion Collider, 3. And may as well roll them up with the 2 Fusion Blaster shots as well. 4s, oh, please. Okay, then he's going to offload everything he has, and we're going to supercharge with the Cyclic Iron Raker as well. So everything going into this target. 4s, wish we had that Markerlight support, just the 1 hit. Going to take a mortal wound as well. The wound does come through. AP -2, then +1 for cover. So 4 ups, not blocked, and it's D3 damage. Just the 1, 5+. Plus. And blocked. Fusion Blaster, 1 hit. 1 wound, -4, so 6 up save because you're in cover.
Nope.
Nope, and the damage is 3. So 3 disgusting resilience. No, alright, so 1 Plague Marine can go. Alright, 2 plasma guns remain, and that's all that they can do. And that marks the end of shooting now for the tower. It's not game-changing firepower from the tower. They're grinding the Death Guard down. Casualties coming through, but still not enough to tip the scales of this game, we reckon. Okay, so end of turn. Got no charges. Yeah, he's got a 2-up save. We'll leave. We're not going to charge there. And half tempted to charge. Try and block the firepower from those Marines. Yeah, there may be some charges on this flank, potentially. Yeah, charge has taken place. So roll up. No damage on Overwatch. 3 attacks and even 5s. 2 hits. Got 3, bring it down in close combat. 2 wounds on 2 6s. This Ghost Kill's determined to kick these out of cover here. 3+ saves. 1 and 2. Unbelievable. 5+. I've not seen the like of this. He's just wiped them out in combat. Upgrade that guy. He's a commander now. Unbelievable. Brilliant result on this flank. Didn't see that coming. The Ghost Kills stomped over the last couple of Plague Marines. All right, so we'll consolidate a couple of inches and just go back to exactly where we were. So a bit of a freak result there on the flank. The aim was just to tap those out and stop them from firing, but actually wiped out that squad. All right, so at end of turn, I'm going to dump this card here. Tactical withdrawal, so put that into the dump pile. That means we're going to keep 1, and we'll leave it at that. So no points coming in for the tower here at this stage. So Death Guard are ahead in this fight at this point. Maybe we'll give you the score at this point, just so you can keep track of what's going on. Tower picked up 3 points. Death Guard have picked up 6, and you did get first blood as well. Yes, Aaron's comfortably ahead here at this stage, but still we're reaching the middle stage of the game. We're going to turn 3 now for the Death Guard. Tau just need to weather the storm, survive, try and go for points next turn. And then for Aaron, the same idea, weather the storm, try and survive, and pick up and rake in as many points as possible. So the game could go either way at this stage. Both sides taking heavy casualties. Plenty of events have occurred already. We'll see what happens now as we go on to turn 3 for the Death Guard. Alright, so movement phase here for the Death Guard on turn 3, the middle stage of the game. An advance move made by Lord of Contagion. Aaron says there's a reason behind that. He has a stratagem on standby for him. Poxwalkers have moved. Typhus, an Noxious Blightbringer, Malignant Plaguecaster have moved up. This unit of Marines has moved forwards. Regular move, advance with the unit behind. Poxwalkers have made an advance move and starting to emerge from the edge of the terrain. They're across here holding objective number 6 with the other unit of Poxwalkers. Okay, so, and then the Plague Burst scroll at the back hasn't moved. Psychic phase, next. Miasma of Pestilence, first of all. It's being cast onto Typhus.
It goes off.
Goes off, okay. There's one advantage for the Death Guard in this game is complete free reign in the psychic phase here. The tower just have to stand by and watch as all of this takes place.
Then he's going to go for Smite.
Smite, okay, here it comes. Against this unit of Fire Warriors here.
Nope.
No, 3 rolled up just there. Next, psychic power.
Typhus is going to do Curse of the Leper.
Yeah, okay, here it comes.
Nope.
4, okay.
And Smite from Typhus.
Again, it'll be against this unit of Fire Warriors here. Needing a 6 this time.
Yep.
just about goes off. D3 mortal wounds.
Just the one.
Okay. So we granted reroll ones last turn, so we can't do anything about that. So we'll take this model just here. All right, so 3 command points at Nurgle's Rot. For that cost, it's probably pretty good. Don't know if you've ever used this one before. This stratagem can be used once per battle. In the shooting phase, select a friendly Death Guard character. Roll a d6 for every unit within 7 on a 4+. Unit being rolled for suffers d3 mortal wounds. Nurgle models cannot suffer mortal wounds from Nurgle's Rot. Okay, so he's safe from that. 7 inches is going to stretch across. It might be able to pick off this guy here. We'll see what kind of range Aaron has. I'm sure he's pre-measured it already. Broadsides are in. All my characters are in. And that Fire Warrior is going to escape there. He's just out of 7. And then across here, they're in. And they are in as well. That's pretty good. Right, so 4+ to hit these. Okay. Good stratagem here. Costly, but that one's not gone through. The Fire Warrior's on top.
Yep.
Okay, they've been struck. D3
is 3.
3. Ouch. 1, 2, 3. Tau infantry suffering here in this game. The marksman just got to get 4+ and he's gone.
Yep.
It was a 2. It rolled off a stone and went onto a 4. So he's dead. The Imperial.
Nope.
Oh, he survived. Cadre Fireblade.
Gets him.
He'll survive though because I think he's got 5 wounds. It should be okay. 3 wounds taken on him. So we'll take those 2 from the dead marksman and add 1 more on. Broadsides. No, I think you're right here. I've got the wounds mixed up. So he's dead. He takes 5 because he already had 2 previously. You just called 3. Yep. Cadre Fireblade's gone. Oh, the heart of the tower's been ripped out here. This one, 4+. He really wants this roll. Oh no, it's 2. Okay, so they escape. But good use. It's decent now. The results are pretty good. 2 characters gone. If you've got any cards that enable you to kill characters or units this turn, that's very useful indeed. But more Tau units being destroyed here with Nurgle's Rot. So continue on with the shooting phase. Plasma pistol. Going to try and pick off a Fire Warrior here. Hits. 3s for a kill. Gone. Okay, another one removes. That's the squad's down to half strength now.
2 blight launchers here, going into the hammerhead number 2.
Hammerhead number 2. Yeah, if any damage comes through, it'll push us into our final bracket here. Tau, by the way, got 2 command points left. Aaron has none at this stage.
All hit 3.
Oh, this is your turn 3, isn't it? Or a dice for the Putard. He's dead. I can roll it. You played the card before he died. So I rolled to get a 6. Almost. Okay. Carry on.
So all hit.
Yep. 5's for wounds, strength 6. Triple 5.
Minus 2.
Can make all the difference in a
that's 4.
4, you just roll plague weapon. Makes all the difference. Minus 2.
Yeah.
2 got through. 2d3. 4 wounds. Down to 3 left. Excellent, excellent result. Okay, second unit, encouraged by what's just taken place. They're going to fire their blight launchers into hammerhead number 2 as well.
And that is 3 hits.
They're trying to support the plague burst squad at the back because these have been picking on it.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. It might be enough. 5+. No. 5 or 6 to destroy this tank. 2 wounds taken. Down to 1 wound left. Okay. There's a bolter shot. Here it comes. 3+.
Yep.
5+ for a wound.
Yep.
No. Okay. So that's that firepower around there complete. Poxwalkers can't fire anything. So here we go.
Okay.
It's going to declare the shots to the Plague Burst Crawler. So Aaron's going to try and finish off hammerhead number 2 with the Plague Burst Crawler, with everything.
Heavy slugger first.
Miss. Okay. The mortar. Just searching for 1 wound here.
6 shots.
It's bound to finish off hammerhead number 2.
That's 3.
Seems like overkill, but it's just to entirely remove that model from play.
2 wound. Yes, it's the mortar, so we can reroll that. Yeah, still 2.
2. 5 pluses, otherwise we're dead. Gone. Roll a dice to see. Oh boy. Do I come on reroll that? Yeah, I'll really regret this. Come on reroll. This is an extreme one. 5+. No. Pure Tyranids Neurochip's gone. So remove that from play. Just the off chance keeping him alive with those shots, and then the missing, hoping that you'd miss with the entropy cannons. But we'll see if we explode. No, but Hammerhead number 2 is destroyed. Alright, so that marks the end of the shooting phase here with the destruction of Hammerhead number 2. Tower forces are looking thin on the ground, but still they have some key units alive at this point. Any charges? None. Could charge or try and charge the Poxwalkers, but they'd be hit by an avalanche of Overwatch. Advanced here, so can't charge with the Lord of Contagion. Any cards to trade in? Aaron has 2.
So
Both.
Assassinate and Big Game Hunter.
It was Assassinate. Now the question is, how many characters did he destroy?
Just one, I think.
2. No, the Marksman's a character.
Needed 3.
Needed 3.
So
Okay.
That's 1 and 1.
A Big Game Hunter. That's why you put his firepower into Hammerhead number 2. Good play. So 2 points picked up. Aaron can add that to his tally. Almost got 3 times the number of points that the Tau have. So Tau need to pick up their game here. This stage, the season is yours, but the game's not over yet. We're at the middle stage here. A slight taste, a drip of victory here for Aaron, but that's as much as it is at this point. Here, the game's not over yet. We're at the middle stage of the game, still much to play for in this fight. We'll go now on to turn 3 for the Tau. Morale to resolve across here. Just roll it up now. It's a 4 plus 5. We're in range of the Imperial Leadership 9, so they pass. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Tau next. Alright, so movement complete here for the Tau. The 2 ghost kills have jumped around here. They are in range of objective number 6, but they don't hold it at the moment because the Poxwalkers are troops. Across here, Longstrike's remained where he is. The Firesight Marksman just in front of him, getting ready to line up some shots against the Plague Burst Crawlers. 7 wounds to try and pick up against that. Commander Ghost Tide has jumped up and over again. The Tide comes in, ready to fire, and then I doubt he'll pull back again. Remain stationary here, granting reroll 1s with the Ethereal. Remain stationary of this Fire Warrior. This squad here has remained where it is. The breaches have swept across 6 inches here, running alongside, tracking alongside the Lord of Contagion here, ready to offload another volley into him. That's movement done for the Tau. We are stuck on this card here at the moment. We're going to try and fulfill it this turn if we can. We'll go straight on to Tau shooting next. Right, so we'll start with these Fire Warriors. Going to volley here. Don't get volley fire because the Cadre Fireblade's gone, but it's going to be 10 shots into the Poxwalkers. So, forced to hit. It's a good volley here. Rerolling 1s. 3s to wound. 5 pluses will not wipe out the Poxwalkers. Might be able to bring a few of them down. 1. Okay, 4 of them gone. There's 2 left. We'll rapid fire with him. Try and pick off another 2. Reroll 1s because the Ethereal's ability. Yeah, 3s to wound. This could be it. 2 5 pluses. Got 1. Okay, 1 Poxwalker left. I'll do a Marker Light now. So the Marksman is in range of the Plague Burst Crawler. 3 plus. We didn't move. And we get the Marker Light hits. Okay, and we'll leave it at that. We've got 1 command point left here for the Tau to use. Alright, so this squad here, 2 smart missile systems from this squad are just about in range of this unit. Poxwalkers, range 30. 1 smart missile system is going to go into that one. 1 smart missile system into there. And all the high yield missile pods are going to go into the unit of 3 at the back. So multiple targets here, splitting our firepower up. So we'll go into that unit of Poxwalkers on the extreme left-hand side with 2 smart missile systems. So not within range of the reroll 1s from the Ethereal. So 4s. It's not bad though, it's not bad at all. So take away the ones that have missed. 3s to wound. Yeah, 6 5 pluses, and that's going against this target across here. So it's blocked a few. 3 casualties caused. Okay, and then 1 smart missile system. That's going to be 8 shots into this lone Poxwalker. In 4s, 3s, all of them 5. Discussing the resilient rolls to make. Just try and strip away the screen here. Almost. Okay. 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 2. That Poxhawker was pretty tough. He's finally gone. And then we'll go for the other smart missile system into this front unit of Plague Marines. Needing 4s. Needing 4s again. Yes. AP -1. So 4 saves of 4+. Just 1 damage. Block 2. And then 5 pluses. No, got them. Okay, so those two blight launchers gone. And now finally, all the high yield missile pods. So that's going to be 16 shots into the unit behind. Needing 4s, no reroll ones available. 3s to wound. All of them except 1. No wonder Aaron's been after this unit from the start here. 8 here at AP -2. That's for advanced targeting system upgrade on these. So block just the 2. Ouch. D3. So I take 2 away. D3 damage on the first one. Just 1.
See ya.
Next one. 3. He's gone. And then the last one takes 5, 6, 7 here. Gone. Alright, so squad annihilated. Just sensing that tower firepower is starting to bite hard now. We'll go for the breaches. 20 shots. They're in the nasty range 5. So they move. It's not going to get any reroll ones. Just take away the misses. It's looking for 4s. So it starts to average out here. 3s to wound at strength 6. Yeah, those there. Trying to look for 1 wound. AP -2. So Aaron can take 4+ invuln saves. None of them. The Lord of Contagion is surely gone. And almost kept him alive, but no. Okay, 2 wounds taken in total. That's enough to bring him down. Okay, Lord of Contagion can be removed. So across here, we'll go smart missile systems into this unit of Poxhawkers. And then we'll go for the main gun into the Plague Bow Scrawler. Okay, so the main gun needing a 2. 2+ to wound. Yep. So yes, because he's on +1 to his wound rolls. That goes through. AP -4. So 5+ invuln save. Nope. No. D6 damage. Just the 1. Yeah, I'll use the command reroll now. My last command reroll. Improve it to a 2. 5 pluses to block 1. Okay, so 1 wound comes through. Can't keep with the pure tide engram neurochips. That's us burnt out for command points for both sides. Okay, down to 6 wounds left. We'll go on to the smart missile systems. Need 2s. This is against the Poxwalkers. 3s. 5 more discussing the resilient rolls to make. There's about 10 of them left at the moment. About 9 or 10 of them still alive. Past 1, so 4 casualties taken. There's 5, 6 left on that objective. So fire the commander next into Typhus, all 4 shots. Then 2s. 3s for Miasma of Pestilence, Aaron. Yeah, they've got the hits anyway. Okay, but well remembered for that psychic power. 3s to wound because it's tough as 5. They've all wounded here for Commander Ghost Tide. 4+ invuln saves. Past 1. Not within the golden 9 inches. No, I'm not even going to check the range. It's not within 9. So it's going to be 3d6 damage. Dies. The commander's maxed out and 17 wounds. Oh, my God. It's high tide here for Typhus.
5.
Oh, hold it there.
17 was it?
Yeah, 17.
Need to roll another 7.
Oh boy.
No.
He's gone. No, Typhus is removed from play as a nasty model. And again, the Tau, relentless and merciless with their firepower. And the tide will recede once more, tucking behind the broadsides. So this unit of broadsides plasma into the Plaguecaster, and then we'll go for 4 shots into the Plague Bow Scrawl at the back. So plasma. All hit here, Tau find their mark. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through, AP -3. So Aaron can make 6 up saves.
Nope.
No, just 1 damage each. So 2 wounds caused, 1 wound caused. Yes, disgustingly resilient kicking in. 1 wound taken. 4 shots now with the heavy rail rifles going against the tank. I don't know what's going on with the tower here. They sense something. It's like they sense perhaps. Oh no, 1 wound. Okay, 5+ invuln save. No, D6 damage. Just the 1. 5+ to ignore. 1 wound taken. Down to 5 wounds left. Right, so now we're on this flank. I'm going to try and pick off the last 5 or last 6 poxwalkers here. So we'll go for fusion blaster and fusion collider. So 1 shot with a fusion collider. Not rolling up all the fusion blasters here, so missed entirely. 2 fusion blaster shots and 6 shots with the cyclic iron raker. We'll overcharge here. So I'll take a mortal wound straight away. That drops me down to 8. And we'll go for 2s to wound here. Yeah, those come through. It's D3 damage at a time. You're going to get cover now. Oh no, I'm AP -1 anyway. So first one's just a 1 wound.
Yep.
Next one is 2 wounds.
Nope.
No, and the last one's 2 wounds again.
Nope.
Okay, so 3 brought down. 2 fusion blaster shots. Both hit their mark. Both wound. 2d6 choosing the best. Pick the 6. And then the second one, I'll just roll it here. We'll pick the 6 again. So 6 5+s and 6 5+s. Gone. Just 1 poxwalker remains. So we'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. The tower going to pile on this flank here. I reckon that's all the charges to take place. So there's no Overwatch here. We'll see how many of these ghost kills can make it into contact. Right, yeah, so charges have taken place. The drone didn't make it, but these have. I'm just going to lump the attacks together. So 3 attacks each in 5s. No, you could probably tell I'm after this objective here for my last card. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm just going to check my attacks profile. I'm sure it's 3. Command roll. Oh, I'm out of command points. I don't believe this. Okay. Yeah, no, we've done it right. It's 3 attacks each. And he's not going to run from morale despite all the ridiculous casualties. So that mindless poxwalker on that flank has denied the tower that objective. I think it's pretty obvious that the tower after that one to try and pick up that last, or trying to finish or complete that last tactical objective. Okay, so end of turn. Combat's resolved. Morale, none. So we'll end the turn there. It's turn 4 coming up next for the Death Guard. So we're on turn 4 for the Death Guard. The tower's starting to dominate the battlefield, but it's a race against time now. Aaron's just drawn 4 fresh cards. So the tower mustn't celebrate at this stage. They're headed towards victory, but it's not secured at this point. They've got to catch up for points. Aaron has triple the amount of points that the tower have. And we're now on turn 4. Time is ticking away at this stage. And 4 fresh cards here for Aaron to try and complete this turn. Okay, so turn 4 complete. Poxwalkers have moved back. Aaron's drawn his 4 cards. Tower have discarded their last card, so we'll draw 5 fresh cards next turn, I think. Characters moving back onto objective number 4, and then the Plague Burst Crawler remaining exactly where it is. Movement's complete. There is a psychic phase here, potentially, with the Malignant Plaguecaster coming up next. So, Miasma of Pestilence on the Plague Burst Crawler. 5 does not go off. Okay.
Putrescent Vitality on this guy.
Okay. 5 again scored. 4 and a 1. Yep. Doesn't go off. Okay. Psychic phase finished. Shooting phase, I reckon, is just going to be the Plague Burst Crawler. Okay. So shooting phase here. The Plague Burst Crawler is going to fire into this unit of broadsides here.
Heavy Slugger.
Slugger first of all. 3 hits, yeah. Strength on this thing? Strength 5.
5, so...
They've all wounded. No, toughness 5, yeah. Strength 5, toughness 5, yeah. It's AP -1. We'll take it as normal saves. Should we pass all of them here? It's 2 up armor save on these, so passed.
Mortar.
Here comes the mortar. 2 shots. And entropy cannons. This is the dangerous weapon here. 1 hit comes through. Not wounded on 1,
no.
And it's not a plague weapon. That's it. Okay, shooting phase complete. I reckon there's no charges to take place unless the Poxwalkers want to charge in across against the Ghost Kill. And we've got a combat still to resolve. The lone Poxwalker here on his own, still fighting away against the 2 Ghost Kill units. Yep, okay, so no extra charges. Aaron's just rolled to hit, and no hitters come through. So we'll fight back here. This one, 5s. Oh, I was spinning on a 6. And the one that, this one here that took out the Plague Marines. Hull facing 6. 3s to wound. 1 wound comes through. 5+. Oh, please. Poxwalker's still alive. All right, okay. So end of turn. No morale issues here, and Aaron can hand in cards if he's completed any. Yeah, no cards achieved this turn. Any to discard? Auto discard one of them. Aaron will check here if he wants to. We'll let him go through his cards. We'll go now on to turn. He's going to dump 1. Okay, 1 card's been discarded. Turn 4 next for the tower. We're going to draw 5 fresh cards as we try and catch up with the Death Guard for points as quickly as possible. Right, it's turn 4 for the tower. Holding position here with these Fire Warriors. Rolled a 6 for an advance, so we've just swept around here with the breaches. The commander's jumped up and over, make an advance move with him. Broadsides have moved forwards onto objective number 2. The drones have pushed up. Remain stationary here, granting reroll 1s with the Imperial. Then across here, Long Strike has remained stationary. But we have moved with the marksman. He's gone on to objective number 3. And then with the Ghost Kills, we have jumped out of combat here and have headed off around behind enemy lines. So movement complete. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Right, so shooting here. Going to fire the plasma rifles. They are just about in range of the Noxious Blightbringer. So 4 shots. And then the heavier air rifle is going to go into the tank, into the Plague Burst Crawler. So 2 hits. 3s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds come through. AP -3. So 6s to block. Just 1 damage, so it's going to be a 5+ to block. No, 1 wound taken. Then 4 shots into the Plague Burst Crawler. 3 hits. 4s for wounds. 1 wound comes through. A sleepy -4, so in 1 save.
Nope.
No, D6 damage. So 2, gradually grinding down with the wounds. 5+ to ignore. Double 6. Okay, okay, good result. The commander's going to fire. Going to try and take out this character. So 4 shots from Ghost Side. That's a miss because we advanced. 3s to wound. AP -4. 2d6 damage. 5. Could survive this. Yeah, 5+ to ignore. 2 6s and a 5. Well played. Good dice roll. So 2 wounds taken. And the commander, yeah, he'll stay where he is. We'll keep the tide in, so he's not going to pull back. Breaches advance, but they can still shoot. They have assault weapons. So, yeah, breaches then. 2 of them are within range 10. So 1 hit, and it's a wound, and it's AP -1. So 4 up save.
Got it.
Passed. The other 7, a couple of them out of range entirely, but the others are in range 15. Can't reroll 1s because we moved. Those 4s are actually misses as well. 5s to wound, hit strength 4. 1 wound, regular armor save, 3+. No, and a 5+.
No.
No, and that's his last wound. Okay, he's gone. This unit here, it's moved, so we have 5s for hits. Going to put the smart missile systems, they don't need line of sight. We'll go into the Malignant Plaguecaster, and then the high-yield missile pods into the Plague Burst Crawler. So this is going against the Malignant Plaguecaster here. We move, so don't get any kind of rerolls. Those have all hit. 4s to wound. 3. AP -1, just 1 damage. Okay, and then disgustingly resilient rolls, 5+. Just 1 wound taken. And then we'll go for the high yield missile pods now. Trying to hit the Plague Burst Crawler. So 5s for hits. It's a good few here. 5s to wound, strength 7. 2. AP -2, so 5+ saves. No. Just rolled that off camera. Yeah, 4. 5+ is to try and block here. It's not going to destroy his tank. Aaron's blocked 2, keeping up the good, disgustingly resilient rolls. Down to 3 wounds left here. So, firepower complete. 3 wounds left. See if Long Strike can pick off the last 3 wounds. He'll fire through, and then we'll put the smart missile systems into that larger unit of Poxwalkers. So, smart missile system. 3 to wound. 4. Just on the Poxwalker unit just here. Quadruple 5. Okay, 1 shot into the Plague Burst Crawler. 5's a hit. 5 is a wound, becomes a 6, which is D3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds, straight onto 5 pluses, got him on the mortal wounds, and the damage would have been a 5 on top of that as well, which Aaron would have blocked on a 5 plus in mod save. But it's gone. Okay, that's the roll for blown up. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't blow up. Vehicle destroyed. The hammerhead here has finally picked off that vehicle at long range. So we've seen everything here in this game. Massed infantry firepower, Mortarion causing havoc across the battlefield, long range tank fire exchange across the table. But it looks like the Tau have tipped the tables in their favour. We've got ghost kills to fight, resolve their firepower next. Their only target now really is the Poxwalkers. Okay, so end of turn here. Shooting phase is finished. Morale none across the board. Tau have 2 cards to trade in. Aaron's got 1 to trade in as well. So we're going to trade in the Patient Hunter. That's destroy an enemy unit by a unit that's in our deployment zone. So from here, we fired and destroyed Aaron's Plague Burst Crawler, and then behind enemy lines. That's why we moved the 3 units. That's the drone unit and then the 2 ghost kills. For that gets us D3. 2 picked up for that. Okay, so 3 points picked up here. Aaron does pick up defend objective number 5, which is where the Poxwalkers are stationed. So 2 points picked up there to add to your tally, almost negating the points that we've scored this turn. Interesting result here. Now, we're going to go into turn 5 next. If Aaron could see the game out at the end of turn 5 with more points, he'll win the season here. This is going to go right to the wire. We'll go on to turn 5 next for the Death Guard. Right, so Aaron's going to do his move. I'll just give you an update here so you can keep track of what's going on. Tau 6 points picked up. Aaron has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 picked up. So he's ahead quite comfortably. So you've just got to try and survive here and try and see the game out to the end of turn 5 is the best hope here for the Death Guard. Aaron has 1 Malignant Plaguecaster. He's rolled an advanced move and he's trying to see where to go. Oh, it's as far as he can get. Okay, and then Poxwalkers across here, holding on to objective number 5. Right, movement phase is complete. So Plaguecaster just tucked into here, trying to get as far away from the tower as he can. And then the Poxwalkers here, shifting off towards objective number 6. Didn't quite get within range of an advanced move. That is movement complete. We'll go on to psychic phase, possibly. Yeah.
Once made into the breachers.
Okay. Yeah, here it comes.
Does go off actually.
Yeah, D3.
3.
3 wounds taken. All right, so remove 3 of those models from play. Miasma of Pestilence as well.
Gets it.
Goes off, so that's going to be -1 to hit him. That's pretty much the turn finished, actually. There's no shooting to do, no charges. Morale to do here is auto pass for these because of the Ethereal nearby. Cards to trade in.
Discarded 1 of them.
Aaron's dumped 1. We'll trade in 2. It's defend 2 and defend 3. So the Tau have just picked up 4 points here to virtually level themselves with the Death Guard, and we previously discarded a card. We're going to get to draw 4 more cards here. This could be the final nail in the coffin. We're going to turn 5 now for the Tau. Right, so turn 5 for the Tau. 4 fresh cards or 1 extra card had to be drawn. It's a bit of a clue as to what that card is. These remain stationary, granting reroll 1 to the hit rolls from the Ethereal. Remain stationary with these. The commander's gone 8, hasn't advanced. Breachers rolled a 1 again for their advance, so they've gone 7. Heading off towards objective number 4. You can see a ghost skill at the back has jumped around 12 inches, hunting for the Malignant Plaguecaster. This one's peeled off and it's going to shoot and potentially charge into the Poxwalkers. They remain stationary here with Long Strike. Movement done. Gone to shooting phase next. So start with this unit here. Going to start offloading some shots into these Poxwalkers. They can see through some gaps in the containers to fire all they have. So we'll start with the smart missile systems first of all. Need 4s. And we can reroll our 1s, thanks to the Ethereal's help. Just helped a little bit. 3s to wound. Yeah, 6. 6 5+s here for disgustingly resilient.
Just the one.
Just the one. Okay, so 5 casualties taken, and then we'll roll up here for the high yield missile pods. Rerolling once. Take away the misses. Two swoons here at strength 7. A couple of failed to get through. Another 5. So D3 on the first one, just the one.
Yep.
D3 on the next one. 3.
Yep.
D3 on the next one. 3 again.
Yep.
D3 again, just the one.
Okay. Just the one.
Yeah. Okay, and then off the table, the last one's 1 again. Save 1. Okay, so 4 more casualties taken. Got the hammerhead. We'll go smart missile systems into the railgun. Can't fire at the character, so go smart missile systems into the Poxwalkers. All hit. 3s to wound. Yeah, another 5+s. Blocked 1. 4 more casualties. There's a total of 2 left. We'll see if the ghost kill can finish them off. So, going to supercharge with the Cyclic Iron Raker. Take a mortal wound and get 2 hits. 2s for wounds, and it's going to be D3 on the first one, just the 1.
Yep.
Nope, and D3 on the next one, it's 3, and Poxwalkers are eliminated. So 1 model left on the table, and it's the Malignant Plaguecaster. Got to give the privilege to the commander, perhaps the last few dice rolls of the season. Miasma of Pestilence,
Yep.
3s to hit. Ooh, okay. Toughness 5, 3s to wound. 1 wound comes through, and D6 damage. It's AP -4, so I just rolled the damage there. It's 2, so he's going to survive.
Well, maybe not.
5+s.
He has survived in 1 wound. He only has 4.
He only got 4 wounds, and he's already on a couple. Okay, so he's got 1 wound left. So the commander hasn't picked him off. The ghost kill sneaking around behind, going to try and pick off the last wound. So 2 shots with double fusion blaster. Need 5+s. Double 6. Seen a lot of those this game. 3s to wound, 2 4s, AP -4, and the damage is pick the 5 and pick the 4. It's 9 wounds here.
6, 7.
Aaron's rolled above average throughout the entire season, but this could be one requirement too far. Not a chance. No, he has gone. The last model removed from play. We have a wipeout here for the Tau. The rules for sudden death are in this mission, so the Tau have won themselves a major victory. So yeah, it is a victory to the Tau. I'm just going to show you the points though. We picked up Witch Hunter at the end of the turn. Just to show you how tight it was for points here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. Slay the Warlord was picked up, Militarum was brought down, and we have Line Breaker, so 13 points to the Tower. And then Aaron picked up at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then First Blood picked up, so 11 points there. 13 points to 11, the score there for victory points, just showing you how tight it was. If Aaron had have managed to see out the game on turn 5, perhaps some different cards and so on, and the game could have resulted perhaps with a Death Guard win. But here the Tau have managed to see the game through to victory here by wiping out the forces of chaos on the battlefield. All right, so there it is. Great battle. It was close here. The first 2 turns, it was close. Well, Aaron went first. Death Guard closed in. Mortarians survived and then plunged into the Tau, causing havoc. But the Tau managed to bounce back from that, and then the overwhelming firepower from them, the Death Guard couldn't stop it, and their force ultimately succumbed to Tau firepower. There it is. The Tau set the standard here for the second season in a row. They're victorious once again. And at least perhaps 10% of the viewers here will be happy with the Tau getting a result here. But they'll go into the next season as everyone after the Tau to try and beat them. All the factions, all the Imperial factions, all the Xenos factions, Tau very much alone. But they, for now, are kings of the channel. Commander Ghost Tide has led the Tau Empire to victory here in Season 7. Thanks very much, Darren Allen, for taking part. Great to see his Death Guard emerge on the channel and to see the great run and string of victories that they've had in multiple games this season. So, end of Season 7, we do plan to do Season 8, so keep a lookout for that at the start of next year. Perhaps some changes in the way we run the league, some new armies to emerge as well, so some exciting times ahead, and some armies to be revamped and changed here as they prepare to fight in Season 8. But here at the end of Season 7, the Tau reign supreme. So, great game. Thanks for watching. And tune in next time. All right, so units of the game. Aaron says I'm not allowed to give it to those again because they're a nasty unit. I'm going to give it to the commander. Very useful, kept himself alive, and just contributed here as with his Koyan ability, granting the real hit rolls in the first turn, and then moving in and out and causing casualties, picking off Plague Marines and so on. So useful enough from him. So I'm going to give it to the commander. Good configuration for him. And then for the Death Guard, Aaron's going to give it to Militarum. So we're both giving it to our Warlords. Yep, and Militarum gets it, he survived, weathered the storm for a turn, took a heap of damage, and then managed to plunge himself into combat and then lead a suicide bomb attack against the Tau gun line. But that's units of the game for both sides. So, Season 7's concluded. If you want to catch up on all of the games, we've split them. Half of them are on YouTube here, half of them on the Plus channel. So if you want to see all the games from the season, check out the Plus channel and you gain access to all of Season 7 battle reports, all the previous seasons and all of the exclusive content on the website.